Have you ever had someone say something to you that just totally rubbed you the wrong way as a sensitive person? You're not alone. I made a list of 9 different things that you probably shouldn't say to a highly sensitive person. Number 1, stop taking everything so personally. Why do people say this? It's not helpful at all. If you're saying something to someone, it's going to be taken personally. So this one always makes me scratch my head. Number 2, why do loud sounds always annoy you? This one is true like if we walk in a restaurant and there's too much chatter or the music is too loud. Number 1 complaint of restaurants: turn down your music. I want to hear the conversation that I'm going to have with the person that is meeting me there. I don't want to hear the music. I can listen to music anytime. I go to a restaurant to be able to communicate with someone and have a good time with them. I know I'm not alone. Number 3, just turn off your mind. If you have a partner or a good friend you hang out with a lot and you constantly need to verbally process and talk about the things going on in your life, you are not alone. That is a highly sensitive thing. You know what I'm talking about. That depth of processing, you can't shut your mind off. It might seem like for other people they can just sit down and play a video game or they can just get absorbed in a fiction book. It is a little bit more of a challenge for those of us who just have that constant chatter going on in our minds. Number 4, why are you always so emotional? Well, because I'm emotional, because that's what leads me. That's what makes me unique as a highly sensitive person. I detect my own emotions and the emotions of others more easily, and it's a gift. So I like to embrace that. Number 5, just choose not to be anxious. Goodness. In faith circles, sometimes people pull out well-meaning Bible verses to tell you, do not be anxious. It doesn't work. You can't just shut it off. Psychology tells you that, as well as most children and adults, but children especially will tell you the truth when you say, like, why can't you just stop being anxious? Mom, I just can't turn it off. It doesn't work that way. Number 6, it doesn't bother me. Why does it bother you? Well, we're all different. We're all wired differently. And things that bother me may not bother you, and that's okay, but it's still my experience to be able to share that. Maybe, if you're prone to complaining a lot, maybe don't say what bothers you to the same person every day, all the time. You don't want to be a whiner. But hey, you can go to your journal. You can use your self-care techniques and you can go write these things in your journal, the things that bother you, and process them there. Or hire a coach. I happen to be a coach and I love working with people, and we can unpack the reasons why things bother you and get to the bottom of it. Often there is something going on inside, some root cause of something that happened probably back in your childhood that we will pick through and figure out, why is it that this thing still bothers you? And when it happens to you again, you immediately triggered. Number 7, do you always notice every smell and sound? So interesting that you asked me that. Yes, I notice smells, I notice sounds, but smells are interesting. I can't go into one of those restaurants where they have all the fish ingredients and you pick out the things and put in a bowl, like Chipotle, but for fish. You know what I'm talking about? It smells disgusting in that place, and I can't go there. I can't eat food there. Just like, I walk into any kind of restaurant, and it's how the ambiance is combined with what are my 5 senses telling me. So, yes, I always notice every smell and sound, and probably who passed gas too. I could probably tell you who did that. It's a superpower. You just have to take hold of it. Number 8, stop crying. Oh my goodness. Did you play sports as a kid? Did you have a dad who said this to you? I am so sorry. I did too. We love our dads. They meant well. It just wasn't helpful. Moving on to number 9. Number 9, I left the best for last. Raise your hand if someone has said this to you recently. You're too sensitive. Ugh, I get so angry just reading that one out loud. I know I'm not alone. Hey, I'm here to tell you, you are not too sensitive. You are just perfect the way you are. You are strong, you are capable, you have magnificent gifts and powers to detect the emotions and feelings of other people and in yourself. And being sensitive is not a hindrance. In fact, it is a strength. So, with that, I'll sign off. Be sensitive, be free. This is Lauren from hspjourney.com. Look forward to talking to you again soon.